Morning, year 3. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So we're going to be doing simple subtracting. So we know subtracting is the opposite of adding. It's whenever a number is going to get smaller rather than bigger. Now some subtracting we should be able to do in our heads. So I'm going to show you lots of different ways to do it. But if we look at question number 1, it said 98 take away or subtract 1 equals. We should know 1 more and 1 less than a number. So we know the number that comes before. So take away 1 just means the number that comes before. The number that comes before 98 is 97. Now if we look at 98 take away 7, I'm going to use base 10 for this one, just to show you one of the ways you can do it if you have base 10 in the house. So let's make 98. So 98 has 9 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 tens and 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to be subtracting or taking away 7. So when we're doing this with base 10, all we have to do is actually take them away. So let's count out 7, it's just 7 ones, count out 7 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're just going to take them away, put them back in the box. Now let's count how many we have left. So we'll start with our ones. We have 1 left. So we can put that there. And how many tens do we have? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. 9 tens, which makes 90. So our answer is 91. Another way that you can take away is using one of these. Can you remember what this is called? It's called a number line. So we can count backwards on a number line. Whenever you're doing your big book today, you'll see some number lines. So this question said 55 take away 4 equals. So we're going to start with 55 and we'll just put a little cross on 55 to show us that's where we start. And we're going to subtract or take away 4. So we're going to jump backwards 4 times. Now one thing I would remind you to be careful of is with a number line, it doesn't matter if the numbers get smaller going this way or this way, as long as you make sure you're going the right way. So just before you start counting, make sure that you're going, that the numbers are getting smaller, they're decreasing because you're subtracting. So 55, 54, we're going this way because the number's getting smaller. So let's go 4 jumps back, so 4 smaller. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and we end up here. So let's just check 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps because we're taking away 4, and what do we end up on? We end up on 51. Fantastic. Now the last question we're going to be doing today, these are quite easy subtracting, so it's quite a short video today, is 55 take away 14. So I'm going to remind you how you can do base 10 at home if you haven't made them, how you can just draw them to help you. So we're going to make 55 out of base 10. Now do we need to make the 14 as well? No, we don't, and I'm going to show you why. It's because we're taking away, we're not adding together, so we don't actually need to make this number, we're going to be taking it away. So 55, so our 10s are straight columns, so I'm going to do 5 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we've got 5 ones as well, which are quite small, so I'm just going to do a little cross for the ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to be taking away 14, so we don't need to draw the 14 in base 10, we're just taking them away. So let's take away 4 ones, so just going to squiggle them out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're taking away 1 10. So let's squiggle out one of the 10 bars. You can use like a felt tip pen or a colouring pencil to squiggle it out to make sure that it's really clear which ones you've crossed out and which one you haven't. So let's now we took away 14. We're going to add them up again. So how many 10s have we? Or we'll start adding up their ones. We've got 1 1. So that goes into 1's column. And how many 10s have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40. So we've got 41. Now when you're doing your subtracting today, you can always check using more than one method. So if you do a calculation using a number line, you can check using your base 10, Or if you do one in your head, you can check using your base 10 or your number line or both, just to make sure that your answers are correct. Okay, it's quite simple subtracting today, just to remind you that we're counting backwards. And always have a quick check with your answer to say, is your answer smaller than the number you started with? Okay. You might find that you get your maths done really quickly today because they're quite easy subtracting skills. So why not use today as a chance to do some of the challenges that I've put at the very bottom of our maths page on DB Primary. They're all adding challenges, so you can practice what we did yesterday and before half term. Just give them a go, see how you get on, and then I'll see you again tomorrow for some more maths.